Yes, well, here we are back on the pulse for you right around the globe and around the planet and all the rest of it. Trev Scott sitting here on his own. We're at the Riverland Auto Street Party today, and you can see from the vision behind us that the lake is gorgeous, the sky is blue, and we are looking very, very good for what I think is going to be an outstanding day here in the Riverland. And we will be talking, of course, a bit of netball. There's a lot of netball that's been going on, and we will also be catching up with Kerry Skelton about soccer. Les Lange will join us to talk about Riverland footy. We've got Riverland Football League, or River Murray Football League to talk about. Linton Barrett will join us. The Murray Valley Football League, Mark Worsfold. Swatty's going to join us. I've got some golf information to pass on to you. Cole Milburn should be able to join us a little bit later on. We're heading off to Morgan as well. They've got the Living River Festival this weekend, so we'll try and talk to them as well. And, of course, we'll talk to whoever we can find when we can to talk about the Riverland Auto Street Party. But there's plenty to see and do here. Lots of beautiful cars. Some great motorbikes have rolled in as well. And it's just worthwhile you coming along and having a bit of a look. Might try and just kick it straight off if we can and get hold of Chrissy, because there was a big night of netball last night, and I tell you what, there was a couple of little surprises for me, I must admit, and so we'll just see if we can get hold of Chrissy and see whether we can perhaps get an update as to what happened last night with the netball. I know there was one surprise which caught me by surprise, and I think you'll... So Chrissy's not there at the moment. We will come back very shortly and catch up with Chrissy Eleftheriadis and talk a little bit of netball.
Well, I saddled up my shoes, headed out at dawn. I saddled up my shoes, headed out at dawn.
All right, we're heading out at dawn. No, I'm not going anywhere at dawn, I can assure you. What I'm going to do is go straight to Chris Eleftheriadis and chat about the netball from last night. And I got to tell you, there's a couple of, well, I got a few tips wrong from last night, I reckon. Chrissy, how you doing, mate?
Good, Trev. How are you?
Mate, I'm very well. Look, we're here at Lakeside tonight, so today, sitting in the sun. Lots of cars, lots of motorbikes, and people are starting to roll in. Gates officially open at 11, but people are rolling in now. Now, last night, a couple of big results by the look of it. Berry and Renmark.
Yeah, and that didn't disappoint. So Berry came out firing and had a great first quarter, 17-12.
Yep.
And Berry had their two tall goalies, Phoebe and Phoebe and Kendall, and they did really, really well. And then Renmark bounced back in the second quarter and outscored Berry by 4, which leaving it, quite an exciting game.
Yeah.
And, from the reports that I've received, it could have gone either way. Again, Renmark's young mid-core, there were some opportunities there that they could have taken and the scores could have been a little bit different. But, again, it's only 5-goal difference, which is not much in a game of netball. Beck Allchurch worked really hard in defence, and the two Modlinski sisters, their shooting percentage was outstanding again last night, and they are a tough duo to come up against. Best players for and the final score was Berry 52 to Renmark 47.
Yeah.
Best players for Berry were Kendall McLean and Abby Fenwick. I mentioned just before what a great player she is. She reads the ball so well, and her jump is amazing. So if there was anything hanging around that she could get to, I could just about assure you she'll get that ball.
She certainly will. She's got the longest arms in netball, I reckon.
Oh, and an amazing leap as well.
Yeah.
Best players for Renmark were Beck Allchurch in defence and Sonia Modlinski. What a great asset for Renmark. Not only is she a coach, but she's plays as well and just guides that whole team.
Yeah.
The other
amazing
game... the other game, Loxton North versus Loxton, I went over to watch that game, and Loxton had a small margin of 3 goals at the first quarter. North made lots of errors in that first quarter, just couldn't gel, and that's probably because of the defence was so strong for Loxton. And the second quarter was even 10-all, and there were great battles throughout the whole court. In the third quarter, Loxton North came out and thought, well, we better do something about this, and had a 16-8 turnaround, like an 8-goal turnaround, and then the game got very interesting. The last quarter, Loxton just came out firing, and all of a sudden it was even. And then it was, again, whoever wanted it badly enough, there was forced errors for both teams.
Yes.
Courtney Sherpick, in the goalkeeper, just was very smart and put a lot of pressure on the Loxton goalie, and Loxton North came home with the win by 1 goal.
Yeah, that killed my tips, by the way.
Yeah, I reckon that might have upset a lot of people's tips, actually.
I think so.
Best score was 43-42. Best players for Loxton North were Courtney Sherpick and Brooke Petrole. And for Loxton, Amy Holmes, she's just such a quiet achiever. She just goes there. She's a creator. She worked really well with McKellar and the young mid-court, and I thought she had a great game. And, of course, Tani Shinnick, she had a really good game again at goal defence. Yep. Just another mention, the Riverland teams are going away. Actually, no, I won't do that. What I'll do is I'll talk about the A2 team, the
A2 games last night, because there's a few surprise, or at least one surprise there.
Yeah, you're right. I'll go at the top. Loxton North versus Loxton.
Yep.
Loxton 53 to Loxton North 44. Loxton's best players were Zali Duffy and Lily Pennell.
Yep. And
for Loxton North was Ash Boy and Melody Filer. And the Barmera Wakeri game, Barmera 52 defeating Wakeri 39. Barmera best players Gemma Kosolki and Kayla Sorodiota.
Yep.
And for Wakeri, Amity Burns and Tori Vermaat. And the Berry Renmark game, Berry 60 defeated Renmark 32. Best players for Berry was Lauren Wesley and Clara Reid.
Yep.
And for Renmark, Claire Thompson and Imogen Neely.
There you go. So some good results there. Now let's talk about next weekend, because you've got a group going away.
Yeah, massive weekend for Riverland Netball. We've got 3 teams representing Riverland. We've got an under-13, under-15 and an under-17 team.
Right.
Have I got time to quickly run through who's in the team?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, so under-13s coached by Denny Eleftheriadis and managed by Lisa Coney, Isla Thomas Stone, Olivia Romeo, Ada Dalamargas, Elsa Malinowski, Lacey Rudd, Willow Rogers, Libby May, Malia Seraphin, Edie Hondo, Skylar Coney. Under-15s is coached by Charlie Gates and team managed by Lydia Sports Johns. Team is Isabel Miller, right. Mila Sports de Silva, yep. Imogen Neely, Indy Venning, Indigo Williams, Molly Teeley, Sienna Uren, Ruby Lister-White, Naya Uren and Alicia Crest. And the under-17 team is coached by myself and managed by Michelle Pannell, Bailey Gilgan, Layla Hutchinson, Sophie Tullett, Sahira Glenn, Taylor Glenn, Kiara Harmon, Meg Kosolki, Clara Reid and Arabella Pannell. And the coordinator for our Riverland Country Champs is Anne Hahn.
Right, so looking pretty good.
Yeah, look, I think that we've got 3 strong teams. We've got our final training on Thursday night, where there'll be a presentation and the announcements of captains.
Right.
And all the teams are really looking forward to getting down to Adelaide. It is played at a different venue this year.
Yes.
But because Netball SA is being renovated for a new stadium. But that won't matter. I think the girls don't care where we play as long as we get to play.
I think you're right. They don't really care what the venue is so long as they're out there. And, depending on, it doesn't really matter what the result is, they're going to learn while they're there. That's the main thing.
Oh, look, it's virtually a half a season in a weekend.
Yeah, it is.
We've got all teams have got 6 games the first day. Some teams have got 5 and 6 the next, and then we're straight into finals.
Yeah.
So it's just a full weekend of netball.
Yep, it's going to be a fantastic day or weekend of netball. Chrissy, thanks for all your time, and we will talk to you possibly in a fortnight's time.
Thanks, Trev.
Thank you. Chrissy Leftheriadis there with all the information that you need on last night's netball. And the bloke that I was waiting for, he is here. Now, hang on, we got this. Dave Waterman, you've arrived.
I have, Trevor.
Where you been?
Up at the information centre,
Yeah, bit going on.
where I live.
Where you live,
Where
yes,
I
just
live.
about.
But I need more volume here because I can't really hear myself doing terribly much. We'll get stuff together.
Oh, well,
Very
yeah. Where did you plug yourself into?
I plugged myself
You
into...
plug yourself into the wrong one, that's
You
why.
just talk amongst yourself, folks.
I'll just get him organised.
While Trevor's...
That's better, isn't it? When
It
you plug
is.
it into the earphone jack, you get a lot more in your headphones.
What was I plugged into?
You were plugged into the speaker outlet,
Well, it was still coming through, so...
but it wouldn't have been very loud.
No, it wasn't.
No, it wouldn't have been because it's the wrong ohms. You see how I made that up?
Oh, yes, absolutely. What a load of unmitigated cons
Ohm.
My God.
Mate, have a look at this. Like last week we were at the VIC.
Yes.
This week we're sitting at Seddery Park, or whatever they call it. Silly name.
Sedgenary. But, well, this
Sedgenary
is
Park.
actually part of Sargent Park.
Sergeant Park we're at, yeah.
Because this is
Sergeant
where the
Major.
market will be next week.
Yes, next Sunday we'll be at the
Yes,
markets
they
here.
certainly will.
And the rain hasn't done any damage. The grass is growing nicely. It's good.
1, 2, 3 clouds that I can see. 4,
Oh,
5.
look, that was the rain earlier in the week when we had 50 mil, but the sun is shining, it's on our backs, and it's beautiful at the moment.
It is looking nice, isn't it?
There's food cooking everywhere. Pat's here with all of her wonderful food.
I'm glad we set up right outside the back door. For
Yeah, it
Pat
makes you hungry,
because-
I tell you.
Well, I don't know about makes you hungry, but she can keep an eye on you.
We're in trouble for talking about it now.
Oh, dear, oh, dear.
I've got the camera set up having a look over the lake,
Oh, good-o.
and there's people just about everywhere. There really is. It's an outstanding venue
Now-
to put this little show.
Look, the Kasolki name seems to come up all over the place, doesn't it?
It does.
Gemma
Yep.
Kasolki's obviously very good at her sport.
Oh,
because,
doesn't
you know,
matter what she plays, she's good at it.
No, it's just amazing. And this morning, of course, Bob Clark is getting things organised up the main street.
That he is,
Putting
yes.
fences and stuff in.
Yep.
And guess who's with him? Blake Kasolki.
Of course, well, Blake does all that hard,
Absolutely.
heavy work, and he does all the light work.
Yeah, exactly. But he was
although he does get stuck in, I do.
well, he was a bit
have to
late getting there apparently yesterday because he was cutting hay.
Yes.
God only knows what he does. And
'cause
the
they
other
do
thing, the other thing was that Maureen Costello loved your previous program and wanted to know where you were, so I made sure that she knew, and she's listening this morning as well.
G'day, can I put you through? Here we go. Yeah. So,
Right.
well, we're just getting people on to talk to throughout today. So she's listening in?
She's listening in.
Hello.
Yeah, Maureen. Hello, Maureen.
Hope you're well, Maureen.
Yeah, we can do all this stuff and get carried away because there's no one to tell us not to.
Well, only
Come
Pat.
down and say, oh, yeah. Oh, sorry, Pat.
If we say
cringing.
the wrong thing, Pat will throw spring rolls at us.
I've got my helmet.
You got your helmet.
Out the back in the ute.
The ute's just out of the bag. Hey, look, soccer was played last Sunday, and they're playing again this weekend. Let's find out what's going on. Carrie, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Mate, very well. We're sitting in Barmera, which is now the centre of the
I'm in
universe.
Barmera.
Are you up at the Oval?
Yeah, at the Oval. 15
Okay.
teams have just finished their first quarter.
And how they going? They're looking okay?
Wakery's a little bit good this year.
Yeah, I think they might be. Yes, in the
Yeah.
A grade as well. So yeah.
Yeah.
Now, did you play soccer last night? Was that last night?
We
Yes.
had both Renmark teams playing against Barmera and Loxton.
Yep.
One of the Loxton colours, because there's 2 Loxtons.
Yeah, righto. Yep.
Yeah. So we had that, and Loxton came out with, I think it was a 5-1 win, and Barmera came out as a winner as well.
Oh,
so
okay.
unfortunate for Renmark, they didn't have any wins at their home ground for their men's team.
They won't be happy about that.
No. Bad luck.
Bad luck. You have such sympathy, don't you? You really.
Oh, well, it's the way the crumble cookie
The
goes.
cookie
sometimes,
crumbles,
doesn't
yeah.
it?
Yeah, that's for sure.
But yeah, it's just the way it happens sometimes. But Loxton's looking pretty strong. They pulled out
They
a few hidden talents out of the woodworks for last night's game. It was a crucial match. So both teams playing last night were actually sitting at the top with only a goal difference.
Oh, okay.
To keep them separated. So if someone got the win last night, they're clear top. But it's only the start of the season, so we've only played one complete round. So we'll see what happens when we get towards the end and see if they can maintain that lead from that's pretty strong Renmark team.
Yep.
They did have a few players missing, I did hear on the grapevine too. So and Daniel Clark didn't take the field at all. So he's a strong voice out there as well.
That's always the way. Somebody missing, it really does sort of muck things up a bit for where they're going to what positions they're going to play in. So,
they did have a few younger talents coming out. Some under 16 from last year came out and played. Fast, very fast kind of thing.
Yep.
But just Loxton just held them off, and there was a couple lucky headers and a few really good saves there from their goalie that got them past the line. And unfortunate for one of the players, there was a deliberate handball inside the penalty box right in front of the goal. So
a deliberate handball.
Yeah, well, it's classed as a deliberate. He doesn't think it's deliberate, but it was seen as deliberate. So that's an instant red card.
Yes.
So that's a one game that he can't play.
Oh,
and then,
really?
Yeah, when you get red cards, you can't play the next game.
Just for a handball?
Yep, inside the box. So there was a penalty afterwards.
This is a tough game, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Some of the rules in there.
We're not like the footy. That's the problem.
Yeah, we're not like the footy.
No, we're not.
We're a bit special.
All right, so the rest of the games will be played tomorrow?
So we finish a bit early tomorrow. We've got one more A-grade game with Barmer and the second Loxton team.
Right.
And then the women's are playing on the other field at the same time, and that'll be Renmark versus Loxton. And then the 12s, 14s and 16s, as well as all of the juniors and the 14 girls will take the other pictures.
Okay. All right. And then next weekend you have that weekend off? The long weekend?
Yeah, all of the kids are going down to Adelaide to Service FM down on Matilda Drive, and so they're all going to be playing state country. I think we've got one team in each of the age divisions, which is really, really good and healthy this year.
That's good.
And then we've got, that's the state champ. So that's also the week that there's interleague, I think, as well with the footy. So all of the kids all have a week off, but we don't. We all go travelling for sports instead.
Is it the interleague being played at Loxton this time?
I'm not too sure where it is. I'm not too interested in interleague because we go off to state champs.
You go off to the state champs, exactly. Nah, it's all good.
Yeah.
All right, Carrie, you enjoy your day. Give me your tip for the A grade today. Waikerie taking on Barmera at home. Which way do you think it's going to go?
Well, I've always got to tip the Barmer boys because my kid is going to be one of those A graders one day.
Yes.
But I think Waikerie might just tip him at the last bit.
Yeah, that's what I tip too. So we'll see what happens. You enjoy your day.
I don't know footy, so don't quote me on that. Anyone?
No. Only just between you, I, and the world on the World Wide Web.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks.
Okay. Talk to you next week.
Thanks, bye.
See you, mate. Bye. Carrie, always in the know when it comes to the round ball game, which I know nothing about. Terrible with the round ball game.
I'm terrible with a lot of games, Trev.
Are you really?
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
Yeah, okay.
And we might just mention that there's no parking at which end is it, of the Oval today because of the mud and everything else that happened last week, or the week before. And it has been blocked off, those who park their cars against the oval fence there so they can sit in there and watch.
Of course, yes.
You're in a bit of strife, folks. The council's shut it down because there was a lot of slip-sliding away last time we had a home game.
Yep.
So you've got to be around the other area closer to the club, folks, and on the sides. You've got no choice.
No choice whatsoever.
Yes,
what?
I believe I looked at a headline that said...
a headline?
Yeah, and it said Berry's a circus, and then I looked at it again, it said that the circus is coming to Berry.
Well, it's there.
Is it there already?
Yeah, it's there at the behind the pool.
Oh, okay.
In the normal area they set up, which is the old Marching Girls ground.
Right.
And they've been setting up there most of the week, and I think they actually get underway today.
That's not far from you.
No, it's not. It's just around the corner. Yes.
Gee
Yeah.
whiz, okay.
All right. So hopefully the lions don't get out.
Yeah,
They don't have lions
hopefully
in circuses
no. Gee
anymore.
whiz, how long are they there?
A
Got any
couple
idea?
of week or so. I
Couple
think.
of weeks?
Yeah. No, it's not that long.
Well, we could have sheep in the lake and
Oh.
lions in Berry and.
Oh,
who knows
don't.
What,
Don't.
what could happen? Hey, considering this was looking a bit daggy this morning and overcast, this is perfect weather for this.
Where was the dag? There was sun shining this morning when I got here.
Yeah,
At
but
7:30.
I was up at half past
Yeah, well, I was up at half
It
past
was in the
5,
dark.
5:45. Yeah, true.
But you could still see clouds and things all over
Yeah,
the
right.
place. Yep.
Yeah, no, but it's glorious. It really is. The ground's looking good. Most of the power's working. There's a few power problems, but
Really?
most of them are working very well. I'm just going to put Les Lange down onto the desk because we
Put
do
Les
have
Lange
Les Lange
down?
to chat with. I'm not going to put him down. No, I'm not going to put him down. I'm going to transfer him to
That's
the
better.
desk so that we can talk a little bit of Riverland football. How you doing, Les?
Yeah, very good. Thanks, Trev. And have you got the old boy with you still?
I got the old fella here. Yep, he knows everything about
Thanks, Les.
football that you and I forgot.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
It's a bit windy out here at Loxton North. It's
Is
a bit
it?
windy, but
Yeah, it is here.
in 30s it was beautiful. But the ground's looking good shape out here, boys.
Well, we've got the lake behind us with the sun on our backs, and it is just glorious here in Barmera. So I think it's going to be a tough game for people to watch at Barmera Lakeside Oval today.
Yeah, well, she's pretty windy, so
not here.
it'll be yeah. Look, but Trev, last week games.
Barry let me down.
Well, they did let you down, and
Not by much.
No. So look, Berry aren't far off the mark, boys. I mean, really, they're absolutely due.
Yes.
So what they got Renmark today. So, but we'll talk about that later.
That we will.
But I think we'll see Loxton North. Look, I don't know. People seem to underestimate them a fair bit. Their midfield is very good. And what we got to remember too, Trev, Joel Worsfold, he missed the first, I think, 3 games, maybe 4.
Yeah.
He's come back in there, and Joel Worsfold for a number of years, even though he's only about 25 or 26, he's been around since he's 15, and his presence there for Loxton North is so valuable, Trev.
Yeah, that it is. Yeah. So, it was a big game last week. Loxton North won by 4 points, 10-10-70 to 9-12-66. Right down to the wire too, mate.
Yeah, it could have gone either way. And see, North are in the 4. Berry yet to register a win yet. And really, Berry hasn't been kicked off the park like this year. So they're not far from registering. So, No, look, but that game last week, Berry and North... it was at Berry one
headquarters at Berry. Yep.
Yeah, well, it could have gone either way, Trev. So I reckon I might have picked North. Did I, Trev?
You did pick North.
Okay.
Yes, on my notes, you did pick North. You were smarter than me. But the heart's there with Berry for me. You know that. They'll get there.
Yep.
Now the Renmark Barmera Monash game. Didn't you pick Renmark?
I picked Renmark, and I thought they would have taken Barmera. Barmera, look, their last 2 games, they start to click now under the new coach, Matty Layson. And, young Warnett started off a very, very, very good season for them.
Yeah.
But, again, Barmera, they were pretty strong in the 18s last year as well. And, they took it. They're very strong in the 18s. So, some of them young lads, I see there's another lad making a debut today again. They just keep working with the kids. And, you've only got to finish in the 4 and have a good fit group to go all the way, don't you, Trev?
Yeah, that's true. Just got to stay focused right through to the end of the game. Renmark really let us down. It's an interesting note here for you, for your statistics. Barmera Monash won 10-10-70 over Renmark 7-5-47. Loxton North won 10-10-70.
Yeah, and then I reckon the other one was about a point different.
1 point different, yes. Loxton and Wakery. Wakery won by 16 points, 10-9-69 to Loxton's 8-5-53. Now, I think we all picked that, didn't we, Wakery?
No, I reckon I might have lent towards... No, we did. I did pick Wakery, yes.
Yeah, you did.
Yes, because look, Wakery, to me, are a very good unit. But, their first half, their foot skills was phenomenal.
Yeah.
But look, Loxton themselves were pretty pleased with the outcome. I think they only kicked 2 goals or 1 goal in the first half, but they lost Jade Wright on the first bounce with a dislocated finger. The bone went through his skin.
Ooh.
Then they lost Oliver Voigt and Johnny Fisher before half time. So second half kicked 8 goals to 2 with only 1 on the bench against the top side. And to lose by a couple of goals. Look, Loxton were very gallant in defeat, but Wakery just look good though, Trev. They really do. We've been talking about them from the first game, Trev, and their recruits are very exceptional, mate. And but it was a really good game to watch. That one last week it was just 2 games in 2 different halves, and there, I think in the last couple of minutes, I thought, gee, Loxton might steal this. They got within 7 points, and then Wakery kicked the goal, and that was it. But yeah, look, Trev, this season, we keep saying, is really opening up to be a really hard, tight fought season.
Yeah, I was only speaking to Gemma earlier today, and she's agreeing with us that things are tough to pick, both the netball and the RFL. Let's have a look at today's games, because we're a bit... Well, it's full on, isn't it? It's the second round, basically. Loxton North and Loxton at Loxton North, where you are, Windy Hill. Where do we go here? I've gone Loxton.
Well, I'm going with North because of not just the Loxton's injuries. Joel Worsfold back in.
Yeah.
They look very settled at the moment. North do. Look, I just think they're very quick with Neil and this young Taylor as well.
Yeah.
We've seen him the first game and he was okay, but since then I've been hearing names that he's just been absolutely gone to another level. So I'm looking forward to watching him. I don't think we're going to get much rain, so he'll be able to show us his foot skills out here.
Yep.
Loxton have brought young Brock Duthie up. And then for Ethan Hyde as well, like for their debut, his first game for the Tiger, he's a grandson of a Russell Werfel that played from Pinaroo for Loxton in the 70s in the Premiership.
Yes,
so that's Russell's grandson. So young Ethan gets his debut.
Yep.
But look, I do lean towards North. I hope the Loxton people aren't listening to this.
There's a few that'll be listening to this. Don't you worry about that.
Mate, purely because of their consistency so far this year.
Yep.
And Loxton's just dropped off a little bit with the injuries they've had. In the last 2 weeks, they've had 5 or 6 key players go down. I'm not making excuses, but any team that loses that, you're going to struggle a bit.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, that's for sure. So Loxton North for you. I'm pretty sure I went Loxton. Berry and Renmark.
This is a hard one. Renmark I haven't been impressed with, Trev. Seriously, they've really gone off the ball. I can't understand why. They've only lost a couple, but they've got some good kids up there too.
Yep.
We talked about Barmer's under-18s last year. Look at Renmark's under-18s. Just don't know what's happening at the moment, whether Joshy Vader's trying different guys in different positions.
I think he is.
They haven't had a full squad until, yet, I don't think. But no team gets a full squad, mate.
No.
Yeah, look... Berry are due, and I'm going to stick my neck on the line here. I might just have a crack at Berry this week. I'm going to tip them to win their first game, Trev. Okay,
for some reason, I'm just looking at what I sent to the Murray Pioneer, and I've said Renmark, and I actually should have said Berry. But anyway, you'll go Berry. I'll stick with me Renmark, but I think I'm wrong.
Right.
To be honest. But I just looked at what I sent Lachlan Dand, and yeah, I went the wrong way. But there you go. Doesn't matter. And the Barnum Monash Wakery game. Look, I've gone Wakery on this one. Just purely they're unbeaten so far.
They are unbeaten, and Barnum are just starting to play though now.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to go against you. I wasn't really happy with Wakery's second half fade out last week.
Right.
And watching Barnum against Loxton in the wet, I thought they really, really gutsed it out well. And I was really impressed with Barmer, and I was thinking to myself, I think Barmer are just starting to come back again now and start playing good footy.
Yep.
So I'm just going to lean towards Barmer in a very low game. Like, there won't be very much in it, mate. Be under about 8 points, I reckon.
Yeah, it's the hardest one to pick, isn't it? Unbeaten Wakery at the moment. Barmer really wanting to get this win, and yeah, it is a tough one. I've gone Wakery purely on how they've been performing up till now, and they're sitting at top, but it's a big one, isn't it? With Barnum Monash sitting third, They'll be wanting this.
Yeah, they will. And again, Loxton's sitting second, and I reckon North are in. I reckon between second, third, and fourth it's percentage. So it's very important games for both Barmer, Loxton, and Loxton North.
It sure is.
I'm hoping I'm wrong with the Loxton North tip. I'm hoping I'm wrong. I'm hoping you're right.
Yeah.
But Barmer, look, mate, I'm staying with Barmer because I reckon they'll get the chocolates today.
All right, sounds good to me. And you have yourself a great day out there, and we'll talk to you next week.
Thanks a lot, boys, and I'll catch up with you.
Thank you. And there he is, Les Lange. He's at Windy Hill, which of course is out there at wonderful Loxton North Oval, which is a great oval, and it should be brilliant. You ever been out to Loxton North?
I have been to Loxton North, but not to the oval.
Why not? It's a great oval.
Is that a trick question?
Yes, it is. It is. It is a very big trick question. What's been going on, mate?
Remember, I had which one am I, by the way?
You're this one.
I'm that one.
Yes.
Am I? Okay.
Number 2.
Right, because...
Do you want to be number 1? I can swap you around.
No, I don't know. You're number 1. But when you're talking to somebody, if I turn that
you
one off...
You can turn that one there.
Yeah, I can probably...
It should be ducking that out. By the time it goes through the processor, it should be ducking the music and other noises out.
Right, okay. But remember, going back 2 weeks ago, I had a long holiday in Renmark, 3 days.
In Loxton, you mean?
In Loxton, rather.
Other side.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did. You went to Loxton, didn't you?
Yeah, went over
to the Loxton Caravan Park and enjoyed every second of it.
I tell you what, though, it's good to get just out of town sometime.
It is.
And I hadn't been out of town for ages. When I mentioned to my doctor about that, he said, I live in Renmark. He said, I put the caravan into Renmark Caravan Park every year. He said, and the kids have a ball on the water slides, and I walk home and put the sprinklers on.
There's a lot of people do that.
Yep. It's you've got to know what's in your own town, I suppose.
Yeah, and you can enjoy it by just getting out and having a good time.
Yeah. But it's good to have a bit of a break.
It is, just away from home, not having to vacuum the floors and all that sort of stuff.
Oh, God, I forgot when I did that last.
Well, that's sad.
Well, it's not really. It's just that I haven't been there.
Yeah, right.
And the dog hair is growing. So my head will be hitting the ceiling very shortly unless I do something about it.
Well, you better fix it.
Yes, either that or get a housekeeper.
Well, you can't afford that.
I thought you might have been.
I'm not cleaning your house.
Do you do the housekeeping?
I do lots of the housework at home.
Do you?
Not as much as I probably should.
I'm going to check with Pat.
Don't do that. Don't do that because she will tell you fibs.
Oh, will she?
Yes.
Oh, I can't
She'll
imagine.
tell you, no, he sits on his computer and drives iRacing all day.
Oh, of course.
And I wouldn't do that.
I've got to have a look at that.
Yeah, well, actually, you need to get involved in that.
Yeah.
I reckon you'd have fun.
Yeah, okay.
It's not expensive.
Well,
and, we're at a car show, by the way.
Yeah, we are, folks. And you're wondering what's going on in the background. Noise.
Well, I don't think you can hear it.
Can't you? Well, I can through the headphones.
You will.
Yeah.
You will. But I'm pretty sure they won't hear it.
Okay.
Because it's ducking it down is the unofficial term.
Right.
So
noise cancelling.
It's a noise cancelling thing, yeah.
Okay. How jolly. But come on down, folks. If you're in the area, it doesn't matter where you are. I mean, a bit hard if you're in Darwin, but if you're in the area of the Riverland...
Well, Darwin are listening.
I know Darwin are listening. But if you're in the area of the Riverland, come on down because it really is a lovely day. This is sort of like a mini market, folks.
We've got the main market.
We've got the main market next week. But it's which covers this entire Sargent Park.
Yeah.
But there are a few stalls here that we see normally at the markets, including Rosie's dog biscuits and all that sort of stuff.
I saw her there. I thought, gee, they look delicious, but they're for dogs.
You could probably try one yourself.
No, I'm not going to go there.
I don't think they put anything untoward in there.
Well, they couldn't because, let's face it, dogs are part of the family. You
Absolutely,
can't poison them.
they are these days. And if my dog sees anything in the kitchen that's got dog written on it, he won't eat it.
He won't eat it. No, don't do it right.
Hates it.
That's why you cook steak.
Yes, that's right. You got it. He had sausages last night.
Why am I not surprised?
Steak sausages. I think they were Italian Supremos, actually.
Oh, really? Okay, that's even worse. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a call in to Linton Barrett because we've got some more football
music
to talk.
too at some stage when you find some.
Well, when I find some, we'll probably do that. I've got Pat standing alongside me.
she's going to make some coffee. Lovely.
No, she'll go and get some off
will
of
she?
Little Miss Daisy, I should imagine.
Oh, okay. Right.
Okay, she's making coffee. So this is live, local, and loving
And
it.
slap,
I've got Lytton
and
Barrett.
slap together.
It is slapped together. I've got Lytton Barrett on the line. How you doing, Lytton?
Yeah, good, Trev, yourself.
Not bad at all. We're doing this live. We're out at the car show. You're coming down next week, aren't you?
Yeah, that's the plan. We'll be down hopefully at Barmer in the next week or two. We've finished seating, so going to jump in the caravan and do a few trips. And Lake Bonnie's a favourite spot for us, so we might head down that way, I reckon.
Well, I got to say, if you get a chance to have a look at the live stream here on YouTube today, the sky is blue, the lake is like glass, and it's just beautiful here at the moment. So hopefully it'll be like that for you next week. Let's have a look at last week's games, because the Murray River Football League gave us a couple of surprises, really. Southern Mallee and a Rambler. I'll tell you what, the Suns, good performance against the Ramblers.
He was, but there were still some positives for Ramblers to take out of it. Their last quarter was quite good. I think they outscored the Suns quite convincingly, so they take a bit of momentum out of that. But, yeah, it was probably a game that the Suns controlled for 3.5 quarters, starting off with a really good first quarter, got out to a 4-goal break and pretty well maintained that for the rest of the game. I just thought the Suns, their movement of the footy was really sharp. They quickly moved the footy, and I think that started from their back six. Brooklyn Moore's a Bruins, the young fella, got a big future. This young fella, he's sort of playing a different role, playing as a deeper back, but run and carry was really good. I thought Ryan Werfel continued his good form, and Joe Howard, a new player to the Suns, had his best game. For Ramblers, they try hard, but just haven't got the depth, unfortunately. Malachi Katinru was really good. You try and find positives, and Ramblers, their last quarter was good, but other than that, the Suns just a little bit too good at this stage.
Yes, and well done to the Suns. A big yeehaw for the game at Karoonda last weekend. The Storm home by 5 points over Tailem Bend. I honestly thought it would be a bigger gap than that, but 5 points, I'll take it.
Absolutely, yeah. At 3/4 time, 30 points of difference. Suns controlling the Storm controlling the game. But to the credit of the Tailem Bend Eagles, they came back strongly and got within 5 points. Yeah, I still think it was a game that the Storm were always going to win, but well done Tailem for sticking in there. The Storm just want to be a little bit careful. I reckon that this was a game there should have been, as you said before, Trev, a 5 or 6 goal margin at least. So they're winning now, but they've got to control games for 4 quarters because the pressure's on. You know, they're not the easy beats by any means, but they're winning some games. So sides are going to prepare strongly against them. But, their best players, again, Will O'Brien, I saw the replay of this game and I think he's kicked the goal of a year already in round 7 or whatever it was. Yes. He's a talented young fella. Keenan Adams, their captain, he's a very consistent player in the best players all the time. So really good from them. For Tailem, it's the same blokes every week, though. Ryan Farman, the Xander lads and Brodie Edwards, they just need a bigger spread. But well done, get within 5 points. But Storm, roll on, 3 wins in a row.
Yeah, I'll take that most definitely. As you know, the heart is there. I would have loved to have seen it. The next game was the Cats and Maipo. Nothing unusual there. 132-point win to the Cats. They are just in control of the league at the moment.
Absolutely flying. Top versus bottom. These two clubs at the moment in their senior footy, they're poles apart. The Cats, Dan Menzel doesn't play, who kicked 10 weeks before, so Charlie Fisher stands up and he kicks 10. So they've got so many options, so many avenues. They've got different players getting in the best players consistently. Brodie Martin, who's probably, in his late 30s now, as fit as ever, kicks 7. They just got everyone playing their role as they do, and they've still got 1 or 2 to come back in. So they're flying. Maipo, I don't know what I can say, mate. They try their hardest. That's about all we can say. Yeah. Nate Chandler's been consistent for them, but other than that, they just got to stick it out.
That is for sure. Jervois and Manham was the other game, and a 66-point win to Jervois. No surprises there either.
No, it's just the margin. I thought Manham had closed the gap, but they haven't. Yeah. It could have been worse, 11-12 to to 2-7 at 3/4 time. Manham had a reasonable last quarter, but again, Jervois, they just do what they have to do. Big Harry Barnett. He's sort of semi-retired in the last year or two. Played a bit of B-grade footy. Yep. Really playing an important role as a ruckman in their league side at the moment. And this lad Cameron Poarama, he's been really good this year. Consistent. He's just an awkward size. He's not a small. He's not a tall. So he's a very hard matchup. So yeah, they roll on. For Manham, again, they need a bigger spread. It's the same blokes, Resky, Maloney, Hawkins, hitting the best players all the time. So, yeah, just got to get more out of that second-tier group to really challenge the top sides. But at this stage, they're a little way off.
Yep, that is for sure. Let's look at round 8 today. And there's some good matchups here, but I think they're going to be fairly easy to tip. Ramblers and Tail and Bend. I've gone Ramblers automatically.
Yeah, Ramblers should win just on the back of their form late in the game last week. So momentum's such an important thing in footy these days, and they should take momentum in the game. Tailem, they had a better last quarter, so they should be up and about. But I just think Ramblers at home with Alex Fife and Malachi Coutinry, Jack Lewis is playing good footy. Ethan Lewis, the younger Lewis lad, playing some good footy too. So, yeah, I'm going to go Ramblers. It should be a tight game. I think the weather will play a part, and Murray Bridge sort of later in the afternoon as it gets wet. But I think Ramblers deserve to start favourites in this one. Yeah,
they have to. The Suns and Manham, Suns at home at Lameroo, that should be a good game.
It'll be a cracker. It's so much to play for the Suns. If they get this one, they can just put that little break on the Storm when, obviously the Storm got one back by beating the Suns. But, Manham are just their body strength, I think, might be too strong for the young Suns side with, Fergus and White and all these fellas. If the Suns lads can get up and about early, and again, I think the weather's going to play a part, if they can kick with the breeze, which will be pushing down the swimming pool end, kick with the breeze early, get a break, they could challenge. But I just reckon Manham just a little bit physically too strong and mature at this stage.
Yeah, okay. Jervois and Imperials.
Yeah, game of the round. These two sides that have got a lot of history against each other. They go way back. So this will be actually Jervois's 100th year celebration weekend. There's a lot planned. There'll be thousands of them out of Jervois this today. I just think Jervois getting stronger and stronger each week. I'll give you a quick stat, Trev. They've got 9 blokes that have played SANFL League football for a total of nearly 1,000 games. So I don't think you'd find that in too many country footy sides. No. So just experience. But then they've got some young lads, like Lockie Thomas and Chaz Balderson and these fellas that, sort of got the leg speed. So Imps, they'll try hard, but just got some important outs. Campbell not playing, I don't think. Ben Gogol not playing. So I just think Jervois, again, the support they'll have from their crowd, they'll be too good. I think they'll win by 4 or 5 goals. Yeah,
I'd went that way as well. And, of course, out to Peak. Gee, if it wasn't for the car show today, I would have gone out to the Peak Oval. The Storm and Maipo.
Yeah, at the end of the game last week, I would have said Storm win this by plenty, 6 or 7 goals. But just during the week, a few things have changed. So I think their 3 most important players, Cam Matters, Matt Brown and Will O'Brien, not playing. Yeah. Now, unless they're playing funny buggers and there's going to be a few laid-ins, at this stage they haven't been selected. And they have been the difference. They've changed the way the Storm have played. They're a lot more efficient. So with those 3 out, Maipo are a silly chance. But I've just looked at Maipo's side, and again, a lot of young kids. I just don't know how they're going to kick a winning score. I think they've got to, really got to go hard at Shane Pate because he's going to be the avenue to goal for the Storm. Yep. So I just think at Peak, they should start favourites and they should win. But I reckon the margin is going to be a little bit closer than what it was going to be a week ago.
You're scaring me now, Linton. Because I had him down as an absolute will win without any hesitation. But now you're telling me a few names are missing. It's worrying me. But they're at home. It's a nice little oval. The whole region will get behind them, so they should be okay.
They should be all right. It's just Brown and O'Brien. They've just given them an avenue to goal, and the best defenders now have to go to them. So that sort of allows their if you like, lesser players to play a role. But without those fellas there, I just reckon they might be challenged. But again, they should win. They've won the last 3. They're on a roll. They've got confidence up.
Yep.
But let's just check the scores at 5 o'clock tonight and see how we go.
That we certainly will, mate. Thanks for your time. We'll see you in Barbara next week.
Cheers, mate. See ya.
Thank you. It's terrific. Look, the ladder sits at the moment with the Cats well and truly clear on top, David. So I know that you don't follow the footy very much, but yeah, it's okay.
Do you know, once upon a time I did.
Yeah. Yeah, you did. But look, the Mallee footy, as they call it these days, River Murray Football League, it's really good, close competition all the way through. So yeah,
maybe I should get back into. I mean, I was heavily involved with SANFL with North Adelaide.
Yeah, you were too.
And I was the.
You were one of the lead players, weren't you?
Yeah. Well, no, I was the 7'6" rooster. I was nearly going to say cock.
You were the rooster.
That.
You can't say cock on a radio. Oh, we're not on the radio.
No, we're not on the radio. 7'6". Rocket Rooster, his name was.
Right.
And he was 7'6" with the helmet on, and I used to look out the gauze underneath his beak. And I used to run out onto the Prospect Oval prior to the start of the match and toss out T-shirts and all that sort of thing. I did that for probably 6 or 7 years. In fact, I remember doing one for a fundraiser, and I've forgotten what the fundraiser was, but I had to do 4 laps of the oval. It was already about 34 degrees outside. I had to do 4 laps of the oval in this thing, in this suit.
You couldn't do that today.
No, but I was a lot younger. I was in my 20s then.
That was last week.
Yeah, exactly. But I tell you what, I reckon I lost about 3 kilos.
I'll bet you did. So if I go to the president of the Barnum Monash Football Club and see if they've got a Roo suit.
What, as in a kangaroo suit?
As in a kangaroo suit for the Roos.
You want to see me jump around,
I want to see you jump around the,
you got
the Lakeside Oval, the Memorial Oval. It'll be a true Memorial Oval, I reckon. You and I jumping around there.
Yeah, after we'd finished, they have to put our names in the memorial.
Absolutely, that is for sure. Now, you've got a few things lined up today as well. It's not all about sport here. Yeah, we're going to be heading off to Morgan.
We are heading off to Morgan. Di is going to talk to us.
Yeah, Di Hasler.
Yeah, yep. I wanted to speak to Di just after 11 o'clock, but unfortunately she's with the governor.
Oh.
And I thought, well, we can't
call her
compete
now
with that.
if you want.
No, it's the whole thing, that whole hour.
Oh, yeah, the whole hour. Okay, so what time are we talking to her?
20 past 11.
Oh, that's all right, plenty of time. So long as Pat doesn't get too busy, but we do need Pat to be busy.
Yeah.
We'll be right.
Look at her. She's actually run off her feet.
Well, she is. She is. She's doing all right.
What's she pointing at?
Oh, goodness knows what she's pointing at the moment. Oh, the signs come off. Your two-sided tape won't.
Yeah, the two-sided tape. Should have brought one of those stapling guns down. Do you know, a lot of people...
A nail gun?
What, into the trestle? I don't think so.
That won't work, will it?
I'll work away to get this fixed.
Will you?
Before next week.
All right.
I will definitely do that. But, you know, a lot of people have walked past and I know them well, like Lisa from the footy club.
Yes.
And I noticed the Hermansons, who are sitting over there, who I bought my caravan from. None of us... They can't see us. We need more lights and flashing things.
How can you have more light? We're sitting out under the sun, although I do see some cloud coming in, though.
Yeah, I know.
And I'm just
we need bigger signs.
I'm looking at the live stream, and there's cloud coming over the lake as well.
Is there? I need a rear vision mirror so I can see.
Well, if you stick your nose over there it is.
Oh, okay.
Oops.
Yeah, right. Okay.
So it's it's working.
Yep.
And everything's going the way that it should. So
we're nestled right next to the to Pat's Thai kitchen, the caravan, and Pat is at a loose end. Well, she's not at the moment. She's stood up again.
Yeah. She's got Andrew there from Little Miss Daisy. Probably going to get something to eat.
Yes.
He's probably looking for some spring rolls, if I know Andrew.
Yep. Okay, fair enough.
These are all coffee.
People that nobody in Darwin knows.
No, that's true.
But that's fine.
Rob Adams is listening to us up there.
Is he?
No.
No.
Yes, he is. No. He's just sent a message. No, we're hearing it, so that's cool.
Oh, he hasn't turned it off yet.
No, he hasn't turned it off yet. He wouldn't dare turn it off.
I wonder if any of the old crew from Top FM have been listening to that. I mean, Carol's back up there again now.
I know, she's had a birthday.
Havoc.
She's had a birthday. I'm not too sure who too sure how old she may be. But
well, I mean, I don't want to be
no
rude.
youngster.
So, 60.
Yeah.
I remember going to a 60th birthday party, and that was probably 400 years ago.
She was 60 when we were up there, so yeah.
I don't think she's had a letter from the King yet.
No.
So, but that'll be coming.
It'll be coming. There's no doubt about that.
Yep.
All right. So very shortly, I think we might just take a little. No, we might just go straight to this and get it done.
Straight to what?
Footy. More footy.
More. I love it.
You like footy?
Yeah, because I can turn my mic off and then I can look around.
You get all the easy gigs, don't you?
Well, yeah, but that's part and parcel of my job here, you see. That's why I'm on the big bucks, Trev.
we're both on the big bucks, that's for sure. Not. But anyway.
It's fun, though. It's just fun, folks. If
mate.
you never get a chance to use a microphone, you should try.
Oh, yes. Well, I've got Mark Worsfold on the line. Mark, how you doing, buddy?
Good. How are you, Trev?
Mate, going very well. Looking forward to another round of Murray Valley Football and Netball League footy. And that's what we talk about when we talk to Mark Worsfold, live and local from Elders. You'll find him at Elders, looking after the livestock up there and doing good work. Mark, last weekend, no real surprises, although I think the Paringa-Brownswell game must have been a bit of a take for it. A 19-point win to Paringa.
Yeah, that's it. I think we predicted that was going to be game of the round and the one to watch, didn't we? But I think it sort of didn't quite go the way I thought. I thought it might have gone the Brownswell way. Paringa coming out and getting the chocolates there.
Yep.
Reports back from there. I think there was a couple of quiet minutes for Brownswell, and that let them in. So you got to be good to take those chances as well. So
Absolutely.
That's why Paringa got those chocolates there. But good start for them, starting the season undefeated after playing everyone. So they'll be the team to beat from now, I think.
I think you're right. They certainly are the team to beat, although Murrayville, I know they're only playing at Ramco, who's struggling for players, but 189 points, like 34 goals, 15 behinds, 219. That's just a huge percentage.
Yeah, that's it. And unfortunately, for Ramco, they're going to be the percentage game. Everyone's going to come out and wanting to get that percentage against
I think that's
them,
unfair.
and try and match it with what everyone else is. But everyone's been pretty good. Been helping them out with what they can with players and bits and pieces, and playing 16 aside and doing what we can to help them get through this tough little period. But they've been strong enough and resilient enough to keep coming back every week and getting out on the field and having a bit of fun. So that's the key, really. I think in that game for Murrayville, every player kicked a goal. So that's a bit of a storyline there. But I think unfortunately for Ramco, their struggle's going to continue for a little bit.
That's
but they're coming out each week and showing up, which is the key in local footy.
Yeah, that it is. And the final game was Wonka and Sedan Cambrai. Wonka by 72 points. Well done.
Yeah, that's it. I think that was sort of on the cards there. That was going to happen. So, good game by Wonka, finishing that round with two wins after a tough start to the season, a couple of close games, and not quite getting on the winners list. So they were happy to have back-to-back wins and take into Paringa this week with a bit of momentum, which is what they need.
Yeah, that it is. Now, Paringa and Wonka this weekend, this is a tough game to pick. I've actually gone against you, Paringa, with the way they're rolling at the moment, but you guys are okay.
Yeah, that's it. I think with Paringa, the form speaks for itself.
Yep.
They've been the team to beat in the first time round. They've gotten over the line. They've done the hard yards and that. But I think Wonka, they won't want to roll over easy. That's for sure. They'll want to get back. They want to continue their winning streak. They'll learn from their first game against them and work out what they haven't done right. So they'll bounce back from round one, I'm sure, and be looking to get that win. And I'm hoping the boys get over the line.
Let's hope so, but I'm sorry, I'm going Paringa way. Brownswell and Murrayville. Could this be a good game?
Yeah, it was in round one. That was a very good game. I think Murrayville coming a little bit underdone. Had a few injuries. Obviously got through last week and had a big win last week, but to then turn up against one of the top two is going to be interesting. But I reckon they'll bounce back, and they'll come out fighting. Brownswell, they'll want to bounce back from a loss against Paringa and maintain their winning run. But I think they'll definitely they'll try and get over the line. I think Brownswell will probably be
they'll be too strong.
There, so.
Yep, and they're at home, let's face it. And Sedan Cambrai, this should be a win for them at home against Ramco.
Yeah, that's it. I think it'll be interesting. Obviously, round one went that way. It was a big win to Sedan Cambrai. But things have changed since round one. Injuries to Sedan Cambrai and stuff like that. So they could bounce. Ramco could find this as their opportunity to get on the winners list this week and really put it out there. So, but I think for them, the key is to win a quarter, win a half of footy. And just take those little wins and see what they can build out of it.
Yep, just keep working forward, mate. Good luck today. Hopefully one can come home with the chocolates. But I guess it's going to be another great round of footy.
Yeah, that's it. It always is, and everyone's having a bit of fun and enjoying it. So that's all that really matters. And so we're getting some really good results and playing really good footy.
And helping to keep our community together. Good on you, Mark. You have fun, and I'll talk to you next week.
No worries. Catch you then, Trev.
Thanks, mate. See you later. Nice to catch up with Mark Worsfold each and every week here on The Pulse. Trevor Scott with you, and Waterman's around the place as well. That ladder as it sits at the moment is Paringa on top of Brownswell, Murrayville, Wonka, Sedan Cambrai and Ramco still to win a game. So they really are struggling at the moment. But I'm sure they'll bounce back probably in the next season. Shortly we're going to catch up with Schwatty. Got some golf to talk about. Cole Milburn will join us. We're going to go to Morgan at some stage today as well, and we are at the Riverland Auto Street Party, and it is just fantastic here at the moment. So come on down and enjoy the sunshine. The breeze is lifting, but it's still sunny and warm here in Barbara. we're a bit busy here at the moment, and Pat's getting busy as well. Come and get some spring rolls from Pat. Schwatty's out and about pointing his lens where he probably shouldn't.
It's busier
The
than
birds
Bird
are
Street.
in, and I just put a jacket on because it got cold, and now I'm hot again.
And the Corellas have arrived. Isn't that just exciting?
Don't you love them?
Don't see them very often.
Oh, no, only daily, twice a day. But anyway, all day. Damn
dear, oh
things. Geez, they're a nuisance, aren't they?
Aren't they?
Oh, they're terrible. Hey, let's go straight to Grant Schwarzkopf. How you doing, buddy?
I'm good, Trevor. How are you?
Mate, I'm all right, mate. We're out at Barnborough. Why aren't you down
Down the
here
lake?
pointing your lens?
Well, I'm at the footy at the moment.
Right.
I'm at Berry. I've done the 13s, the 15s are on. I'll
Yep.
start with the 18s, and then I'm going to duck down there then.
Yep, because I tell
And
you...
then after that, I'll get back to Paringa, and then back to Berry, and then back to Barnborough.
And there are some awesome cars here for you to point your
Is
lens
there
at
really?
as well.
Yep.
Mate, it is just fantastic. And you just need to get down here and have a bit of a look. Now, very quickly, your wrap-up of netball last night. I didn't get out because we were busy getting the van ready for today.
Yes, I noticed that. I noticed you weren't there. You missed by your absence, yes.
And I missed a couple of, or at least one good game.
Yeah, the Renmark-Berry game was really good.
Yeah.
Renmark aren't the pushover that not everyone thought they were going to be, but they've certainly improved over the last couple of games.
Yep.
And they really pushed Berry all the way. So it was a really good game. Yep.
Yeah, that's what Chrissy said. So that's good. So all the other results are pretty much done, but I'll look forward to seeing the photos when they come out.
And Loxton North beat Loxton.
Oh, yeah, that killed my picks.
Yep, mine too.
Yeah. I think just about
But never mind.
actually said Loxton North, to be honest. It said Loxton.
Oh.
So anyway, doesn't matter.
Never mind. No. A big crowd down there?
Actually, the crowd's starting to come in now with the weather perfect. There's just a nice little breeze. The sun is shining, and it is just perfect for a car show today here.
Yeah, I agree.
Park.
The weather is looking absolutely perfect. Yep. For sure.
Chook Letton was here as well. Gemma was here as well, talking about the netball last night. They said they came so close.
She played last night. Yep.
Yeah, they came so close, but couldn't quite get it done.
They're not far off grabbing a win for sure.
Oh yeah, that's what she said. They are so close.
Yeah.
So that's good to see, and So you really got some work to do this afternoon, haven't you?
Yeah, and then I forgot to add on to that. I'll get back to Berry tonight for some hockey as well. So.
Oh, of course, yes, the hockey.
Gee whiz, I had the soccer last night too, the night game at Renmark.
Yes, and they told me it was quite successful. Also, I had
it was
Carrie
very
talking
good.
about it earlier today.
They had a good crowd there. Under lights at night is really good. It's a bit like hockey.
Yep.
It's just ideal for, you get nice photos, nice black dark background, players stand out.
Yeah.
It's just nice. So that's why I'll go back to hockey tonight. And actually, there's hockey again tomorrow night. Oh, no, sorry. I think tonight the hockey is in Waikerie today, actually.
Yeah, it's all in Waikerie this week.
There's a game tomorrow night against Sunraysia, which I think I'll probably get down to.
A Sunday night?
Loxton Sunraysia tomorrow night, apparently, at 5:50.
Okay.
According to their schedule, so I'll have to check that. But, obviously there's women's soccer on tomorrow as well, so
yes.
It's a cool weekend for sure.
It's a very big weekend, but the big one at the moment is the car show here. And the other thing that's happening, and neither of us, I'm going to try and get down there tomorrow, and that is the Living River Festival at Morgan.
Yes, I heard that. I did hear that, and that would be good.
Yeah, we'll be talking to Di Hauser later.
The other thing that's also on is the motocross at Renmark.
Yeah, so that's a off-road championship, round 1 and 2 of the SA Tile, as far as I know. So it's today and tomorrow at the motocross track there.
And I don't think I'm going to make it. I just haven't got enough. There's not enough hours in the day for that.
No, maybe tomorrow, but
not enough fuel in the tank.
Well, that's another thing, David. Yeah.
Whiz.
So there's a little bit going on around the Riverland, that is for sure.
There is a lot going on, I'll tell you. Right. As there always is. There's always a lot on in the Riverland.
Yeah,
I'll tell you.
Never fails. So we'll catch you when you get down here to get some photos, all right?
Yes, I'll come down and grab a photo of you two.
Yeah, try and do that. Get the wide-angle lens on, you'll be right.
I can do that.
Good on you, mate. Take care.
All right, might catch you shortly.
Thanks, Schwarty. See you, mate. He's just one of the most outstanding guys
Isn't he amazing?
in the Riverland. He really is.
He really is, and he doesn't get paid.
Well, no, he doesn't, and that's a silly thing. But there you go.
I know, and yet you see, you go through the Pioneer, for example, and just about every second photo is one from Grant.
Yes, that's true.
It's mind-blowing. Now,
That
listen,
is
just
true.
quickly.
Yes.
I just thought I'd mention this.
Yeah.
You may remember, Trev, that I opened the drive-in many years ago, reopened it.
Here in Barmera. Yes.
Because it used to be Wallace Theatre, and it was closed down. Old Huey Wallace, he's long gone now, but he closed them all down. And I mean, he started in the theatre business when it was going great guns, and he was a multi-millionaire when he died.
Absolutely, yeah.
But anyway, he closed them all down, and I remember I was Rocket Rooster, and every year for North Adelaide Football
That
Club.
just tickles me. It really does. You as a rooster. Come on.
And we had photos of Rocket as well. I had to sign them for the kids. And I wonder if there are any still around. But anyway, every year, yes, we used to do the Cripple Kids Christmas party down at the Blue Line Drive-In at West Beach.
Oh, my goodness, you are going back a day.
That's going back a day or two, isn't it?
Yes, it
Well,
is.
Huey lived a couple of streets away from the Blue Line.
Right.
And we used to get changed over there. But he was one of my long-time listeners at 5DN and 5AA. And I remember coming up here, looking at the drive-in and going down and saying to him, Huey, I want to reopen the drive-in. Oh, why don't you go up on Kingston Bridge and throw your money in the river?
Yeah, he was right, wasn't he?
No.
No?
No, absolutely not. And I said to him, look, you've closed everything down up here, the closest drive-ins in the Jeps Cross.
Yes.
And he said, well, you better come into the office. Well, he helped us out big time to get it going. And we set up the projection room that should have been 130 grand for 10.
Wow.
He helped us that much, and we were on the back of him. He used to put all our ads and everything in the paper and didn't charge us for them and all of that sort of stuff. So that's how the drive-in came about. No, the drive-in was a licence to print money back then.
Oh, well, there you go. It probably would be again today, you know.
Yeah, well, it would be. Where's the closest? Occasional chafee, but apart from that, nothing else.
Chafee's fine, but it's not sitting in your car with the speaker hanging off the window.
We were the first ones to transmit it.
Oh, you did the transmitter thing? Yeah.
And all the other drive-ins, when they were still going, were keeping an eye on us to see how it worked. We got into trouble over that, actually.
Yeah, you probably did, because people next door could listen to it.
No, well, out at North Lake, they used to sit there and look at the movie with their binoculars, and they'd listen to... But, you know, we got into strife over that because with R-rated movies... You could. There was a lot of swearing and that sort of thing in them, and the kids were picking it up in Berry. Unfortunately,
yeah, okay, all right.
Milliwatts we were supposed to be. I haven't made this up.
Milliwatts. Yeah.
We were supposed to be running, not outside the drive-in limits, but we were running about 15 watts, so it was getting to Berry without a problem.
Yeah, shouldn't have been.
So we got in. No, absolutely not. But no, that had a lot. Things sort of segue for me.
Yes. Okay.
Well, I've done well out of segues.
Haven't you? Haven't you? You segue lots of things.
The king of Segway.
And a Segway is one of those little two-wheel electric things these days, isn't it? You stand on.
It is.
Isn't that a Segway?
Yeah. I was offered a chance to have a go on one. I said I'd fall off.
Oh, they'd be all right.
I like the one-wheelers now. Have you seen those?
Oh, yes. No.
The one-wheelers?
Yes, I've seen them, and no. I'm not having anything to do with them.
Gee whiz. One-wheelers, and yet some of these bods on YouTube make it look so simple.
Do.
And, you know, one of the guys from In Too Deep, for example, is carrying all spare bits for his yacht, and he's racing along on a Segway.
Yeah, he's pretty cool, that guy.
On a one-wheeler. It's just mind-blowing.
It is.
I wouldn't get any further from here to Pat Stepaway before I fell in.
Mate, do you remember the girls up in Darwin that did the unicycle stuff?
Vaguely.
Two young girls, the twins?
Yes, I do.
Yes. So they actually have this little tiny one, and it wouldn't be any bigger than about 4 inches. Right?
Really?
And they set the Guinness World Record of pedalling that.
How did the pedals go around?
They did all right. Well, one day I'll find you a video of it. It was amazing. It really was.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I think they did a few demos and things in the mall, didn't they?
They did.
Smith Street Mall.
They did. Yeah, Dad only passed away just a couple of months ago.
I loved the old mall in Darwin. I missed that.
It was
Wasn't
so
that just
good.
beautiful?
So good.
And
Yeah.
then some clown came along
And cut down all the trees.
Cut down all the trees and put steel furniture in there. You burnt your bum every time something like that came.
I know. Terrible.
And I remember sitting in there with George Brown, the mayor, and he said, this fella came up. We were having a coffee outside Darwin Plaza, and this fella came up and he said, "You should be shot," he said, for doing this to our mall up here. It's disgraceful.
Yeah, because it was all you.
No. Anyway, we're sitting there and he reaches in his pocket, pulls out $10. He says, "Here, go and buy the rope because I'll still be here when you get back and you can hang me, you know."
You can hang me, you reckon? All right. Hey, look, I got Lockie Dan on the line. I reckon we should have a chat with him because he's talking about leaving the Riverland and I want to nail his foot to the floor.
That's ridiculous.
So he can walk around in circles. Lockie and Dan, how you doing?
I'm good, thanks, Trevor. Yeah, I think you might chain me to the desk at this rate.
well, mate, I thought about it the other day and I was out in the shed and I've got a hammer and a big nail and I thought if I nail one of your feet to the floor, you can just go around in circles. It'd be hard for me to get in the
car and drive, yeah.
How you doing, old buddy?
I'm going well.
Yeah, right.
It's been another big week and another big weekend coming in. So, it's a big sporting season underway up here.
It certainly is. Let's go straight to last weekend's footy, just for your version of it all. And Les has given us his version, and it was an interesting round of footy, wasn't it?
Yeah, it certainly was. It was quite a close one, really, and it was three amazing games in the end.
I didn't see any of them because I was too busy doing other stuff, but certainly I was listening into some of it, and wow, I thought Berry were going to have a win there.
Yeah, they went right down to the wire with Loxton North on home turf. So, they had their chances late as well, but just couldn't convert. So, Loxton North are just building very nicely. They've got a huge game today, which we'll get to shortly. But
we will.
They're building very, very well. And, I quite like the look of things if you're a Panthers fan in 2026. But for Berry, unfortunately, they've let two games at home slip right at the end. They got beaten by Barmah Monash very late on, and now they've been beaten by the Panthers quite late on. So, they just need to get that one win in the books and then they'll be away, but you don't want to leave it too late.
No.
So.
Do you think they're going, okay, we're ahead now and they're resting? Because it's only in the last few minutes of the quarter that they're letting themselves down.
Yeah, I think it's just a bit of that execution late in games and just maybe not just haven't quite worked out how to hold on in a close game and haven't had obviously too much experience in that sort of aspect lately. So, but once they get one, I think they'll be rolling.
They'll be going, that's for sure. The other game, which was a big surprising difference, 23 points to Barmah Monash over Renmark.
Barmah Monash are another one. They're a bit similar to Loxton North at the moment. They're building very, very well. So Renmark is still quite undermanned. I think I worked out yesterday there's about 12 changes from last year's grand final team for Renmark. So it's not a surprise really, but for Barmah Monash, they're going very well at the moment. Dylan Marks has come into the side this year as a real young talent, and he kicked 5 last weekend. So he's definitely one for the future. The coach loves having him in the side. So the Roos are on fire. They've got a huge game this afternoon.
It's a massive game this afternoon. The other game was Waikerie and Loxton. Loxton at home weren't able to get past Waikerie. Waikerie still unbeaten, a 16-point win to the Magpies.
It was almost a game of two halves in a way, this one. It was quite a bizarre game. We were there and Waikerie were ahead 54-7 at half time, and I was sort of sitting there going, oh, geez, why did we come to this one? And we're checking the app, and the other two games were really close. I'm going, oh, geez, we're going well here.
And then it tightened up.
It did. Loxton just sort of came from the clouds, and I reckon if they had another 5 or 10 minutes, they might have stolen it. So Waikerie went 40 points up at the start of the last quarter, and they might have just put the cue in the rack and sort of...
I think that's what happened.
We're looking about next week, and the Tigers just came from the clouds, but just ran out of time in the end, and Waikerie still remain undefeated.
Yep, that is for sure. This time, it's a real rivalry round this time, isn't it? Loxton North and Loxton at Loxton North. They're telling me it's windy out there.
Yeah, it always is. You call it Windy Hill.
Yep.
It's going to be a big game, this one. Loxton coming off a couple of losses. Obviously, they started the season so well, so they're still in second spot, but if they get beaten today, they'll lose their hold on that. So, and with such a close season, you don't want to be doing that. So,
no.
I'm going with the Panthers because it's at Loxton,
it's at Windy Hill,
at Panther Park, obviously the Tigers won in round one when they played against each other, so that's obviously going to be a big factor in the game. But
true.
I just think the Panthers are in slightly better form at the moment.
Yeah, I wish I'd thought about it more when I put my tips into you, because I went Loxton, which was a silly move. But anyway, you never know. I could come out on top. Berry and Renmark. Look, I would normally have picked Berry, but they just keep letting me down in that last quarter. Can they get over Renmark this time?
They absolutely can. I think they've got enough. They've got enough firepower and talent in the side, and they're on home turf, so that'll obviously back themselves in. They were okay against Renmark in round one. I got down to that game for most of it. So I have gone Renmark just. I think it'll be another really, really close game. But Renmark haven't won since that round one game against Berry, so quite a surprise, really. And Berry obviously still winless. So we've got both sides. Obviously, this is the last round before the first bye of the season next weekend too. So it's a big opportunity for both sides to go into the break with a win and sort of snap this tough run of form. So it's going to be interesting, this one. But I have gone just the Rovers.
Yeah, I have too. And Barnra Monash and Waikerie. I've gone Waikerie purely on what they've been doing. They're undefeated so far. They do play the Barnra Oval well, but gee, Barnra Monash, they're on the improve, aren't they? They're just close.
This was the game I probably thought the most about.
Yes, me too.
In terms of the tips between this and Berry and Renmark, to be honest. But I have gone Waikerie just. And I think the reason I've done that is because it's hard to tip against a team that's yet to lose a game. So until they do lose one, it's going to be hard to tip them against them. So I've gone Waikerie, but it wouldn't surprise me at all if the Roos win. So
not at all.
That's going to be a cracker.
It is going to be a cracker. We've got a cracker of a day here at the moment as well. So
exactly right. Not the rain we've been having in recent times.
No, the sun is shining. There's a bit of cloud around now. The breeze is lifted and it's a little bit coolish coming off the lake.
Just a tad.
But it's okay. We're sitting here at the Riverland Auto Street Party alongside Pat's Thai Kitchen, if you're looking for us.
Yeah, well, I might. People can find you, but you just obviously next week we've got the interleague game, so the footy won't stop. It's at Loxton North this year, so we take on the Riverland take on the Barossa Light and Gawler football league. So we've played them in the last couple of years, and they've beaten us pretty convincingly on both times. So we owe them one, and that's going to be big. And I got out to the soccer last night too, which was good.
yes. Carrie said it was a good game out there.
Yeah, Top 4 Cup final rematch, and Loxton did it again. I think they shocked Renmark a bit. They did it pretty easy.
I think they did.
So soccer's going quite well this year as well.
Soccer's it's booming along, but lower numbers, but they'll be okay in a few years' time. Sort of as kids grow, kids leave, new kids come through.
That's getting bigger and bigger, though, isn't it?
It
soccer.
Is.
I mean, it just I can't remember being this big like 20 odd years ago.
Not at all.
No,
not
it's
here.
Just gone nuts.
Yeah, it has.
Crazy.
All right, Lockie, I will let you go. I know you got lots of reporting to do before you chuff off.
2 more weeks. 2 more weeks, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yep.
Who's counting?
Nobody.
Certainly not me.
No, not you. No, of course you're not. Mate, thanks for your time. I won't talk to you next week. We'll have the week off, but we'll talk to you in a fortnight.
All right, no worries. Thanks, Trevor.
Thanks, pal. See you later. There he is, Lachlan Dan, the current sports editor of the Murray Pioneer, and has done an outstanding
as we said
job.
last week, it's going to be a loss for the Riverland.
Oh, it is.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that it certainly is.
He might come back one day.
Oh, of course he will. Everybody comes back to the Riverland.
It's a bit like
Look
a
at
magnet,
us.
isn't it?
It is.
Yeah, well, if you'd said to me 20 years ago that I was going to come back up here to retire, I would have laughed at you.
Yeah, exactly.
But, of course, I've come back up here, but the retirement...
Well, you have retired.
It's sort of...
Me too. I'm busier now than I've ever been.
Absolutely. Busier than when you were on a payroll.
With On the Pulse and the food van and council and
everything else
a few
is
other
going
bits and pieces that
nuts.
I do. The caravan park in Berry, and it's just going nuts, doesn't it?
It does. Now, you were talking about Windy Hill.
Oh, well,
just
Windy
a while
Hill.
ago.
Yeah.
You know, realise there is a place out near the caravan park on the northern side there, on the lake.
Right.
That
it's
is called Windy Hill.
Oh, it's right up the top there.
Yes.
On the Morgan side of the lake.
Yep. They reckon it blows a gale out there, and you come into Barbara and it's a very light breeze.
Was that the people that used to have the bakery that lived out there?
I'm not sure. Heather Robinson lives out there.
Yeah, okay.
She was involved with the country music. Don't forget also that next
yes.
week, that's coming up too, folks.
Yep.
The country
Hoffmans,
music.
The Hoffmans have organised that.
They have.
That is happening.
I actually took a photo of that during the course of the week, because it's very handy to have all these posters on, let me see, here we go.
On the window of the Visitor Information Centre at Barbara.
Yeah. There are all sorts of people there. Dave Pryor is coming up.
Oh, is he really?
Yeah.
Oh, he's a funny man, Dave Pryor.
Yeah.
I like Dave Pryor.
Yeah, well, there are all sorts of them. Brendan Scott, with the same surname as yours.
Yes. No relation.
No. Cash Backman, Justin Stanley.
Cash Backman? Get out.
Yep.
It's the actual Cash Backman.
Well, I don't know.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
The Herds will be here.
Yeah, the Herds, yep.
The Hoffmans, of course, are no show without the Hoffmans.
Well, they're the ones that have taken on the organisation of it.
Well, they have.
And they're doing a good job of it.
Yeah, but it's called, now, it's called the Cobby Riverland Music Festival, because most of it is happening over there.
Yeah.
I don't know whether any of it's happening here in Barbara.
Yes, there's some stuff happening at the club here.
Oh, is there?
The Barbara Club.
Yeah, okay.
And I think there's something happening at the hotel. I'm not 100% sure about that, but definitely there is some entertainment going on.
But you know, back in the days of the old chuck wagon breakfasts and all that down the main street, and they used to put 44-gallon drums for fires, for in the dark and early in the morning. And the place, I used to work the chuck wagon breakfast. It was queued off around the side streets and all that sort of stuff. And then, towards the last 2 years of the Country Music Festival, you wouldn't have hit anyone if you'd shot a gun up the main street.
I remember Pat had that little shop there, and you couldn't move in the street for a week.
Yep.
So,
exactly
it was
right.
fantastic.
But look, what was it? We ran 42 years.
Yeah, and the industry changed. That's the problem. The industry changed a lot. But you've got some good names coming.
Absolutely.
Cash Backman, my girl Bill, I think it was.
And if anybody wants more details, of course, you can get more details if you ring the Cobby Club, because a lot of it's organised in there as well, through the Hoffmans, of course.
Yes, it is,
But, so that's coming up. And see, next weekend is just jumping here in Barbara. We've got
really is. The sheep.
The running of the sheep.
Yes.
We have the sheepdog trials.
Yep.
We have the market and country music.
It's all happening.
All happening here in Barbara.
And the other thing that's happening in the Riverland is the Wine Down Festival, which is happening in Renmark.
Okay.
And the Loxton Historical Village is having their Alive Day.
They are too.
Yes, and that's where Pat's Thai Kitchen is going to be on the Saturday.
You're going to that, yeah?
Going to that. I don't know if we're going to be able to do the program. We might have to record it because there's no internet out there.
Well, I mean, we can afford to lose one, but only one.
Oh, I don't know if you can. I think we might have to sit down on Friday afternoon and do something.
Do a pre-record, but you can't put all your sports stuff in there,
Well,
can
most
you, really?
of the sport's not happening.
Oh, isn't it?
There's no netball, there's no footy, because it's the June long weekend, and they go away and play country championships and interleagues and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
So we can give all of those folk that talk to us
let's go
a
nuts
day
on
off,
other things.
so we can go crazy on other stuff and
Who can we
country
advertise?
music and that sort of stuff.
Yeah. Exactly.
Well, I want to talk to Hoffmans.
The Hoffmans, yes,
yeah,
absolutely.
We'll just plan this now. We'll just talk amongst ourselves.
Yeah, folks.
I want to talk to the Hoffmans. Yeah. Christine has got the new song for.
It's all right.
Yeah,
your own words.
Anyway, lots of songs. Rocky Page.
Oh, okay.
She's done a tribute
she
to Rocky Page.
They were supposed to be
song.
up there this morning, weren't
No,
they?
next week.
Next week, is
Next
it
week.
Saturday morning there?
Yeah, next Saturday morning.
Yep.
Christine Clifford is going to be up there. I think the Hoffmans are going to be there as well, just to bring a bit of a highlight to the Rockies Hall of Fame.
Yeah,
Pioneer
and
Museum.
we've been discussing that, and in principle it's a damn good thing because it has been closed for way too long.
Yeah, and they'll get it open, I'm sure.
It's time it was reopened.
Yeah, they've been talking
so much in there.
Well, they've been talking to the people that count at the council, so we
Yes.
should be able to get it to happen. And that's not me.
No,
I don't count. I mean, the
Neither do
general
I.
managers.
Neither do
General
I. A lot of
managers.
people still say, "Are you still on council?" Because I'm not vocal as much this term.
No, you've been very quiet.
I used to have a lot of photos in the paper, and Ashley Kasolki used to say, "Oh, you want a paper because they're all sold out. Did you buy them all?"
You buy them all, yeah. Yeah, I know. It's pretty amazing.
He's a wally.
There is a fair bit going on, that is for sure. Shall we put a call into Colin Milburn and see where he is?
Yeah, or do you want to try Di?
Well, is Di ready to go?
Di should
do
be
you think?
ready to go now.
All right, let me just...
Here's her number here,
Okay,
so just ring her.
We'll
and
do
we'll
that.
find out what is happening down there tomorrow. There are a lot of. It's to do with a lot of paddle steamers.
Oh, paddle steamers. There's paddle steamers everywhere down there.
Oh, and it's what a perfect place. The front is just in Morgan.
Oh, yeah.
And I've been down there in my caravan too.
You have.
And the dog loves it. But what a beautiful area to be able to watch paddle steamers and all that sort of thing. It really is stunning.
And they've got all the paddle steamers there. But no, she's obviously still busy with the governor.
Busy. Yeah, she could be.
The leader of the state.
Yes. Yeah, she was busy this morning.
Yeah.
But she is so enthusiastic as Di.
Oh, yeah, she's amazing.
Just amazing.
Yep. She really knows her stuff too.
Yeah.
And I've got the Morgan hat on today.
Oh, have you?
See?
Oh, you have too?
I have, yes.
Where's
Yes.
mine?
I
I
down
collect
at Morgan.
those, you know.
It's down at Morgan.
Yeah. I went up and had a look at the two pubs last time I was down there with the van.
They've got live music at one of the pubs next weekend
They
as well.
have?
No, this weekend. Today and tomorrow.
Today and tomorrow. Well,
Yep.
I reckon they'd have it for the long weekend as well.
Yeah. So, look, I've got Cole Milburn on the line. How you doing, Cole?
Good, Trev.
But you at Windy Hill?
No. Yeah, I'm a bit crook, so I was at home today.
Oh, that's no good. Oh, that's no good at all.
So if you hear me coughing, put some music on, yeah.
Well, don't use the word coffin, all right? Because that's just...
yeah.
That's terrible.
That's a terrible word to say.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah, we don't want you in one of those. All right, let's do a really short, sharp and shiny. Last weekend, no surprises, really?
No surprises. Loxton couldn't, or had a few injuries early. Berry once again nearly got there, and Loxton North 3 in a row.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens this weekend. Loxton North and Loxton. You've got to put your hand up for the Tigers, don't you?
Out at Windy Hill, well, they lost their ruckman last week. I don't know if he's back, but I think they're due to hit form again, so I will still go for Loxton.
That's the way I went. Berry and Renmark, very close to a win, but I don't know if they can do it over Renmark at home. Berry at home, by the way.
Yeah, Berry at home, but I heard yesterday that Minchella's out, so without him, I'd stick with Renmark too, Trev.
Yep, that's what I did. And Barnum and Monash, this is the game of the round. As far as I'm concerned, Wakery haven't lost the game. They're looking for something in a row, but Barnum and Monash will be keen, that's for sure.
Yeah, and where's this played at?
This is played at Lakeside, at the Memorial Oval in Barnum.
Yeah, I think Barnum and Monash might be hitting their straps a bit. No, Wakery undefeated. I'll stick with Wakery.
That's what I've done. Normally I would go for Barnum and Monash, the Roos at home, but this time it'll probably go the Barnum and Monash way for me saying Wakery are going to win.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, actually, the weather's not too bad. There's a bit of a wind here, but they have forecast intermittent showers.
They keep changing.
I don't know, but that'll make much difference today, no.
No, and there's hardly a breeze here at Lakeside. We're down at the car show, and there is a lot of people here. The sun is shining on our backs. The lake's looking absolutely perfect, and it's just worthwhile getting down here to have a look at some cars and motorbikes.
Yeah, well, I'll stick with Wakery to stay undefeated there.
Yeah, that's what I've done as well. Mate, you better go and take a little lay down, a couple of Panadol and have a rest.
Yeah, some cough syrup.
Cough syrup, Cough syrup comes in a little bottle at the drive-through.
Yeah, it's called Portergas.
That's the one.
Portergas.
That'll do. Couple of Portergas. You take care, all right? Thanks, Cole. See you, mate. Well,
Wasn't
it
the old
sound
saying,
well.
Beck's and a good lie down?
Yeah, but didn't they find that Beck's wasn't good for you?
Well, I don't know. Coke's still called Coke, and that had cocaine in it originally.
Well, it did, but it doesn't have cocaine in it anymore.
No, but Beck's, remember it came in those little papers?
I do, yeah. You open them up and it's a powder.
And you tilt it back. A lot of house.
No, you mixed it with water.
No, you didn't. You just tipped it straight in your mouth and then had a slug on your water.
Yeah, okay.
So, a Beck's and a good lie down. We were talking about that in the pub the other night when I had my toothache. I've got a tooth problem, folks. It's going to be removed.
I told you, I've got tooth removal tools here in the van.
I know what you told me. No, Trev. Yeah, your tooth removal is what, a pair of pliers?
Multi-grips. Just
okay.
in case it's wider than the pliers.
Oh, my God. No, thanks. I think I'll wait till...
but they're clean.
Let me tell you something, and here's a message to dentists. Here's a message to dentists. I sat in the chair, and I've been to dentists a lot over the last few years, but they just about turn you upside down now.
Do they?
Like you're on an angle where your head's going down, and it makes you feel bilious, I tell you. And it's all because I reckon they're lazy buggers. They don't want to, they don't want to have to crouch down to look, But it makes you feel sick. Did me the other day, anyway.
Yeah. Okay. Which dentist did you go to?
I went to the main one in Berry,
Tankard.
Tankard.
Oh, they're good. They're very good.
Well, yeah.
Good.
But I'll have to have words with this dentist before he removes.
Well, he'll probably be here somewhere. The man who owns it, because he lives here in Riverland now.
Yeah.
Di is still not available.
No, we might have to.
So that may be a non-event, but the Morgan Living River Festival is definitely on.
It is. I did have other things because I took a few photos yesterday of the. Here it is. What else is on here? Let me just see. Sheepdog Trials, we've covered that. There's a 26 Gallery Art and Craft Bazaar coming up next week. Do you know what's going on at the moment, though? What was that movie where they do pottery?
I have no idea.
Where he had their hands were together in the mud when this wheel was going. Anyway,
pottery?
Some people would know which movie I'm talking about. They're teaching pottery up at the library.
Oh, are they?
Today, as we speak.
That's a place to read books, not do pottery.
No, but this is a special event. Okay. And Ed Cottam is the person who is showing them how to do pottery. The wheel that goes around.
Yeah. The pottery wheel.
Yeah. I always love the jokes with that when they turn it up and there's mud splattering up.
Mud goes
the
everywhere.
wall.
I know. They used to do it at school. So the Morgan Living River Festival, which we'd love to talk to Di, but we're going to run out of time.
We are.
Because it's 11:30.
Yes, I got to go.
And you've got stuff you need to do, and
yes.
I've got stuff I need to do. The recommissioning of the PS Canale. So they finally rebuilt her.
Yep.
They've been up. They've got it all inspected. So she's ready to go. That's happening at 11:30 today. So that's probably where she is.
She would be. She was she told me she was going to be with the governor.
Yeah, so the governor will be there, and there's also the PS Marion, the Oscar, and the PW, which will be paddle wheel, Mayflower, and they'll all be cruising.
Oh, really? All right.
There'll be PS Canale cruises on Sunday, so Pat and I are planning to go for a drive down there.
Okay.
For that, there's on-water activities, there's stalls and food vans. We were supposed to be there, but this was on as well. There's historical displays, and there's a big dinner, and this is all going on. And Di Hausler and Heather Pinnington are the people who put it all together, and it's 2 days of celebration of
It's a pity we couldn't
the
talk to Di because she's a good talker.
Oh, she's a wonderful person.
Yeah, absolutely. Mind you, Heather's not far behind.
Oh, yes. Heather used to make some great food there at the big cafe there.
Yes. Yep. And go down there, folks, because it really is, like those lawned areas all the way down to the water is just absolutely amazing. And apart from that, Digby, my dog, loves it there.
Yes. Yes,
and
it's a great
if
place.
It's all right with him, then it's all right with me.
So we are at the Auto Street Party. We're live here in Barmera, as we normally are live in Barmera.
Bob
We don't hang
calls it
around
Barmera,
Yeah.
because of his sheep.
And we just about run out of time and things to do.
We have run out of time. I've got to race back up to the information centre now and take over from the mayor's mum.
Oh, the mayor's mum's there, is she?
The mayor's mum's there, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, you better slip on up there and do that.
And the mayor's dad is here too.
Oh,
he
okay.
has
He'll have a car here, won't he?
He's got an XA banana.
Yep.
I call it XA
That's
two-door.
Yeah, the bright
but it's
yellow
a
one.
banana, yeah.
Yeah. Him and Lockyer put that together. And
Did they? Yeah.
well, no, actually, I reckon it was originally sold from their family's relatives'
God, this is getting weird.
dealer in Keith or somewhere like that. So they had one of their rallies,
Yeah.
right, owned this Keith dealership, Ford dealership,
Yeah.
and this has never actually been owned by anybody.
Anybody else?
No, the Keith dealership's still the
okay.
registered owner, as far as I
Okay.
know. There's a bit of a story behind it, and the mayor will be able to tell you the story.
Yeah.
She's around the place
So
today.
will Steve. He'd love to
And
talk
Steve
about
would sit and tell you that story without any hesitation.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
right. Sounds like there might be a speedboat out
he's,
there on the water.
He's certainly here, and he'd love to talk to you about it. It's an immaculate thing, but
Yeah.
Deb won't drive it. But then her feet won't reach the
She wouldn't
pedals.
reach it. No, no. But the mayor will be around the place. I spoke to her yesterday a couple of times, so things are going well. She's doing a good job. Everybody's doing a good job in our council. They're doing all right.
Of course. All right.
All right, so we might just let you go and do
Let me go
your
and do my thing.
stuff, and
Yep,
we'll
for sure.
squeeze this in, and we will say see you later from the Pulse. We'll be
See
back
ya,
on the Pulse
folks.
next week.
Hooroo.
Bye.
That girl is a runner. She was born to get away. Hear that two-tone humming, headed out to the highway. I should have seen it coming through the years left in the dust. But after all the lessons learned,